everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathy and today is a Tip Tuesday video where I show you a quick tip on how to do a certain technique. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do the masking technique, and there's probably quite a few videos out there that demonstrate this, but I don't have one on my channel yet, so I decided to do one here, and so I'm just going to walk you through the steps that I'm taking in order to build up the image on this piece of cardstock here. So today I'm going to be using the it's called Easter Wishes stamp set, and so it's got these cute little chicks with the eggs and stuff. So I'm going to be using that one. And the first thing that you want to do is I actually stamped the two images that I want to use, and I put them on a post-it note. So the first thing I did was stamp the two of these images on the post-it note, and then you just cut them out, and these are what are gonna be what your mask is. So once you do that, I have those two pieces there. Then what I had to do was decide what I wanted, how I wanted the images to look on my little cardstock here. So what I decided is whichever image you want to be in the front so that you can actually see the whole image, that's the image that you stamp first. So in this case I'm going to put this guy down first, and then I'm going to put the other one a little bit behind it and to the left. So I wanted to be able to see this whole chick here, and so basically that's what I decided. So what you're going to do is with your little mask, and I cut out the feet. Like, you're not going to really need the feet for what I'm doing, because I'm going to be putting the image just to the left and it's not going to go anywhere near the feet, so I don't really need to mask those off. So all you technically want to do is go around the whole image, but there's certain spots like right here I didn't actually cut that out because I know that the image that I'm going to be stamping beside it is not going to go in that area, so I don't have to worry about it. So what I use is the Tombow adhesive, the repositional, the removable Tombow mono adhesive, because then you can kind of move it around. So all I'm going to be doing is putting a little bit on the back of my mask, and then you're just going to be putting it right over top of your image so that it matches perfectly where it goes. So there it is. And then I've got the other image on the block, and I'm going to be stamping it. I'm actually going to be using archival ink because I will be coloring these images with our Shinhan touch markers, and there should be a video up just before this one where I actually am going to be demoing, I'm going to demonstrate coloring these images, and I'm going to be trying to do them with respects to having a light source, so that I'm basically how I shade them if I have like a light source coming in. So if you want to check that video out, I'll link it below as well. So for this one, all I want to do is I want it to cover over this other guy a little bit as if they're kind of beside each other. So I'm just going to be stamping right on top of the mask and then peeling it up. And then when you take off the mask, and because we use the repositional adhesive, it's going to just peel right up. Then I have it right there, and then I have him right behind there, so that you're able to put the two images together. And what I try and do is, in this case I tried to line them up so that they were kind of level on the ground there. So now what I wanted to do is I had the idea of having grass in the background, so I'm actually going to put these back on. I'm actually going to put both of the masks on this time because I want to put grass down below. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to put him, oh, it's actually a little bit wet, so I'm going to wait for it to dry for a second, and then I'll put it on in once it's dry. Okay, so now that it's dry, I'm just going to go ahead and put this one on. Now, when I cut out the mask for this little guy, I knew that I was going to be putting grass down, so I actually did cut out this little thing that he's kind of resting on, I guess. But I technically could have cut that out as well because there's going to be grass going down anyways, but in this case I decided to leave it. So now that you have both the masks down, the second stamp set that I'm going to be using is called True Happiness, and we have like this little grass here. There's also this one too, but I prefer, in this case I want to use this kind of grass one there. So I have that on my block, and what I'm going to be doing is using one of the ink colors that matches the card that I'm going to be putting this on. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to choose this as my ink color for the grass. So this is called Topiary with Close to My Heart, and I'm just going to go ahead and ink that up. I technically only need to ink up the middle parts because it's going to go farther than the actual block. So in this case, I'm going to need something to put underneath here because the ink is going to go and spread over, like over beyond the image, so I don't want to get it on my workspace. So what I've done is I've just put down this cardstock, and then I'm going to be able to ink it. So I'm just going to get that nice and juicy again, and then what I do is just stamp down, and again I'm going right up into the images where they're standing, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that down. And then I'd like to add sort of grass all the way down to the bottom, so I'm just going to add in some other layers of grass. So there's that one, and then I'm just going to add one more so it actually goes down to covers the whole image, covers the whole piece of cardstock there. So there it is. So now I'm going to take off the mask and you'll see what it looks like. So there's this guy off, and then what I do with these things is I actually keep them in the stamp set so that if I ever want to do that again, they're ready to go. So there is the image stamped with the two little guys kind of right beside each other. So now what I'm going to do is actually color them all, and in the video that I have before this video, right before this video, I'll link it below, I'm actually going to demonstrate coloring these images, and then I'm going to put it on the card that I made, and I'll show you the whole card and everything. But today I just wanted to show you a quick video on masking so that you could do it in your own projects. I hope you found that helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Thanks. Bye-bye.